Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chad Nash, aka the Real Estate Doctor here in Denver, Colorado. And today we're going to discuss how to purchase your next property while thinking like an investor. There's a number of reasons why I will challenge you to think like an investor, and we'll discuss those here in the video. But I will also give you a few tips and tricks on how to put on an investor thinking cap when going into your next home purchase. So whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're looking to buy your forever home, I got you covered in this next video. You ready? Let's go. Now, why on earth would I want to think like an investor if I'm planning on staying in this home for more than a few years? Well, let me give you three key things to think about as you purchase your next home. Resellability. Can you offload this property quickly if a life circumstance happens? You may get married, you may grow your family, you may just hate those neighbors across the street and you want to move quickly. You got to make sure you can resell that home quickly. Number two, especially if you're here in the Denver, Colorado area, appreciation rates have been astronomical. Don't miss out on tapping into your wealth and growing your equity. Appreciation rates are a big thing, so make sure you're buying a property that is in an area that has high appreciation. And number three, it gives you the flexibility to hold that property as a future rental. It may be short-term, maybe long-term, but it gives you an asset that you can add to your rental portfolio if you would like to. All right, let's delve a little bit deeper into how to think like an investor and incorporate an investor mindset when purchasing your next property. Step number one, research, and then research some more. I love looking at research all day, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Data can also make you a lot of money. When it comes to home purchasing, we already know about some of the popular neighborhoods here in Denver that we've seen an uptick on, such as Denver Highlands, Sloan's Lake, 5 Points, which is now Rhino. These are some great neighborhoods that if you were on the right side of the investment curve, you would have made a lot of money if you invested in those neighborhoods. Well, you can do the same thing now and look at neighborhoods that are on the uptrend now, such as Montbello, Green Valley Ranch. You can look at Reunion. You can look at Thornton, Westminster. These are some great areas where homes are still affordable, but are going to skyrocket in the future because of their popularity and affordability, and may be great neighborhoods to invest in now. Now, some key metrics that you can be researching. Look at school data. Do they have great schools around? Look at the crime data. Look at the average home price for those neighborhoods just to get a feel for what things are going for now, and look at appreciation rates historically on what those neighborhoods have been so that you can get a feel for where they might go in the future. Research your local market data. Now, are you in a buyer's market or are you in a seller's market? This is really going to impact, is this a good investment or not? You can check Redfin, Zillow, even your local MLS to find some of this data. Research future development. Now, this could be planned development, this could be zoning changes, this could be new businesses coming into an area. Make sure you're on the inside to know what is coming to a community that could help boost your property's values. Now, I say that you can always go to like a Chamber of Commerce meeting, you could go to a HOA meeting, you can also talk to local investors or even realtors to get the inside scoop. Now it's time to get really nitty-gritty and crunch the numbers. Investors are super laser focused when it comes to return on investment, and you should be too. First thing to look at is purchase price versus market value. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, as a realtor, our job is to sell a home for as much as possible. But that does not mean it's the actual market value. Make sure you're working with a professional, or you can even do this on your own. Run the comps from the neighborhood from the past 180 days, past 365 days. See what homes have sold for and compare that to the purchase price that the home is now listed for. You might be shocked. Potential rental income. Now, there are some great sites out there to help you get this number, such as AirDNA, or you can even look on Zillow. But you want to see what could you potentially rent this property out for now, and what you could potentially rent it out for in the future if you had to go that route. Cost of ownership. Now, you got to make sure you stay within your budget. It's not just about the purchase price, but you got to factor in your mortgage, including taxes, HOA, insurance, and maintenance. Make sure everything stays within your budget before you go to purchase that home. Remember, a solid investment is not just about the purchase price, it's about the long-term investment and the return on that investment. Step 3, plan for the future. Now, there's a few questions that you have to ask yourself when you're not only purchasing your home up front, but what is this home gonna do for me within the next 3 to 5 years? Question number 1, will this home grow with me? Yes, you may be an eligible bachelor or bachelorette right now, but what if you meet that lucky person? And I mean you, not them. If you meet that person and your family begins to expand, what is that gonna do for you? Are you gonna have to buy a new property to fit maybe 1, 2, 3, 5 children? Who knows? But make sure you're taking into account that you have a home that you can grow into in the future. We've covered this a bit already, but what is the resellability? If you had to move quickly, could you sell this home in a quick and timely manner? Number 3, make sure you have an exit strategy. Now, in the investment world, this is common. We need to know what we're gonna do with an asset 3, 5, or 10 years down the line. Are we gonna turn it into a rental? Are we going to leave it as a legacy to maybe some family members? Or do we wanna sell it if we make enough appreciation, or comparatively, if there's a market downturn? Make sure you understand this and you know what your strategy is gonna be. Here's your final step. Make sure you build your own personal dream team. Even real estate investors know that they can't just be Michael Jordan out there in the real estate market. They need a Scottie Pippen, they need a Bill Cartwright, they need a John Paxson. I know I might be dating myself by naming those players, but they know that they need a team to make their dream work. So let me give you 5 individuals that you need to have in your corner to make your next home purchase work and to think like an investor while doing it. Number 1, of course, your real estate agent. Now, if it's not me, make sure you have a great real estate agent in your corner who also thinks like an investor. Maybe they have some experience in real estate investing and owning their own properties or renting out properties that can help give you some insight into what you're looking forward to in the future. Number 2, make sure you have a great lending partner in your corner, not only for this current home purchase, because they can walk you through, is it good for you to do a conventional loan versus FHA versus VA? And they can talk about the difference in interest rates and closing costs up front now. But a great lending partner can help you think about the future and how you can take this home purchase and parlay it into multiple home purchases in the future, because investment loans are a lot different than traditional home loan purchases. Home inspector. This is number 3 on the list, and this is probably one of the more important individuals in your corner, because you want to make sure you're protecting your investment up front. Always, always, always do a home inspection. I don't care what market you're in. I don't care if you're in the strongest seller's market in the history of America. Make sure you're doing a home inspection, even if you're waiving your clause in a contract to say that you're not going to object on any inspection items. You need to make sure you do a home inspection. It can save you tons of money up front and in the future. Number 4, get you a great tax advisor. Not only will they help keep Uncle Sam off your back, but they can help you maximize deductions as a homeowner. They can help you maximize deductions when you get ready to rent that property in the future. And if you do need to sell that property in the future, they can help you understand what capital gains might be and what a capital gains tax implication might be if you sell a home too quickly and make too much money. And number 5, make sure that you have a great financial planner or wealth manager in your corner. This can help you on a multitude of levels. Now, real estate is just one asset class that you can invest in, but you may have other asset classes that you already tapped into. You want to make sure that your real estate purchase is giving you the return on investment that you want and you need. Okay, guys, there you have it. Let's recap. How can you think like an investor when purchasing your next property? Number 1, research neighborhoods, market trends, and future developments within the neighborhood that you're considering. Number 2, focus on the numbers and project your potential return on investment. Number 3, focus on long-term growth, resellability, and your future potential earnings from a rental property. And number four, make sure you build a solid dream team that can help you every step of the way as you pursue your next home purchase. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can be one of the first to know when content drops on a weekly basis. Also, if you find yourself in the real estate market, check out my comment section below where I provide my home buyer and home seller guides for free. Go ahead and download them. Hope they're of use. Hope to talk to you guys soon.